Hey guys, welcome back. So one of the key ways to make money in the crypto space is by being an early investor or being able to take advantages of opportunities. Now in this tutorial guys, I'm going to be reviewing these projects to you. We're going to do a quick review. It's called the Illumishare SRG token. It's a project that's going to be launching very soon, so you want to keep an eye on it, and also you want to understand how it works so you can be able to take advantage of it to the fullest. Now right here on Coinmarketcap guys, we have about 20,443 tokens that have been listed here already, with about 499 exchanges. You can also see the total market cap of the crypto industry and other informations available here. Now the top crypto assets, we have the likes of BTC, TH, Theta, USD Coin, BNB, XRP. These are the top 10 cryptocurrencies that are currently ranking in the crypto space. Now the cool thing about these total cryptocurrencies that have been listed in the crypto space is the fact that each of them has individual unique features and characteristics, so each project tends to become better in a way, so it's good at rank the other. Now we have Solana just got hit some days back by this malware, this hack, and it's currently still in research, so they are currently still trying to find out how it came about. So each of these projects are currently trying or looking for ways to become better, so as to attract more community members or more users. Now in this tutorial guys, I'm going to be showing you some key benefits about this project that you could put into consideration and be able to take advantage of it to the fullest. Now one of the way users were able to make cool funds, or if you look at some of the top figures in the crypto space, the likes of Da Vinci called BTC when it was $1 and he was an early investor. You also have the likes of CZ that bought BTC, I think about $600 to about $700, and after he bought BTC with about $1 million, BTC also dropped back to about $300. But he knew the concept, or he knew why he invested in BTC, so he didn't sell off BTC, and today is reaping out the benefits. Now this is one of the key ways, so being able to get this information or being able to understand several of these projects gives you an opportunity on an edge to be able to benefit from these projects when they get listed. Now right here on Kucoin, you can see there are lots of tokens being listed, and Kucoin usually tells you or brings out the date which these tokens will be listed on. Now one cool thing you need to know is that if you are to check, or if you want to make your research, you could check that after these tokens have been listed there, they usually appreciate in prices. So once they appreciate in prices, users get to make most times you could make as much as 1000x from your investment by when you invest in some of these projects. Now we have the NFT ETF hiBAYC. I got a mail from Kucoin saying that this project did about 122% from launch, and is a currently unique project. It's currently not listed in any other exchange in the crypto space. Now I was unable to participate in this pre-sale. Pre-sale went for about 0.13 USDT, and the craziest thing is that this thing went out in less than 2 minutes. It was sold out. We have about 5 million of these tokens, hiPUNKs, sold out, and it will be listed very soon for users to trade on the Kucoin platform. So the links will be in the description box guys, so you can also check it out. So guys, let's head over to the Illumishare SRG token. Now for you to understand, it says here, from the dawn of history, mankind has given value to money through a backup reserve, the oldest and most reliable being gold. Now one of the unique features about this project is the fact that it's using the gold mechanism to be able to stabilize this project. Now it says here they plan on giving stability and opportunities to users who tend to or want to become a part of this project. Now it's a true combination of human capital technology, which is tech, cash and gold. We have created a new economic method driven by innovation and relying on tradition. At the same time, Illumishare SRG token is a token without limits and growth opportunities, backed by 3 unrelated assets. Now if you look at the lunar scenario, I think one of the major flaws in Luna was the backing mechanism. The backing mechanism was that it had a backing it used I think it used about BTC, which was had issues, and they were unable to meet up with their backing mechanism. So the price of the asset had to fall way low in value. So those were some of the flaws that Luna had. But here we have a physical gold, which is one of the mechanisms or one of the proofs put in place to ensure that this project is sustained. We have I said we'll keep a physical gold reserve equivalent to a percentage of all-time high market cap. The gold will be stored in a safe room at the central bank in Abu Dhabi in a transparent manner and will be broadcasted live 24/7 live here on the website, so you can get access to this physical gold. You can also see the amount of gold that is being used to back up the total amount of the tokenomics, or the total amount of tokens that are available or will be provided. Now the recovery fund, which is also the cash reserve, so the backup of the backup. So our cash reserve built from the margins between the gold market price and our gold price, so we use this budget automatically. Now when we talk about our cash reserve, it's very important. On Binance, if you Binance users, you want to know that Binance has about $300 million insurance fund, which is being put in place to ensure that users are able to get their funds anytime they need them. Now these funds help safeguard users when they make lots of profits, and also in terms of when you are lending out your assets to users, you also get opportunity to you are very well aware that you will always get your funds back, even if the user that you've lended your funds to default. Binance has given that insurance fund out there. Now it's also the BNB that Binance uses also has a cash reserve to help sustain the price of the BNB, and it is being audited on a regular basis. So these are some mechanisms which this project has been able to research on and see that these are methods are currently working out, and they are trying to inculcate most of these unique features into one project. So they are bringing out lots of cool features and combining it into one project. Now we have a recovery fund. We also have the technology. Now one of the coolest funds, features of most projects, some projects do lack this auto bond mechanism, and this project currently has it, the auto bond mechanism, which is a deflationary method being put in place to automatically bond tokens. Now if you want to know, we have a KCS, which will be bonding their tokens to about 100 million until they get to 100 million. The total supply for KCS is about 200 million tokens. Now they'll be burning it, as well as for BNB they will also be burning it. Now unlike BTC, the total BTC in circulation is about 21 million BTC, 21,000 BTC. So these are some cool features that are being put in place to reduce the value of the token. So if let's say we have about 1 million of these SRG tokens in circulation, and we decide to reduce, or the value is being reduced to about 500,000 or by half, it will increase the value of those tokens, since it now becomes limited in the hands of lots of people. So you try to understand it in the very layman understanding, so you understand how it basically works. Now locking 90% of the founders and teams advisory board tokens for the first 2 years. Now this mechanism is also one key feature you want to know about. Now for Apecoin users, you want to know that Apecoin has currently locked lots of their tokens for about 1 year, about 2 years. So users will not be able to access those tokens, or users will not be accessing those tokens. This is just one of the way to ensure that the number of tokens in circulations are limited, as well as to put several features into place. Now we also have a staking mechanism, which will be available live here on the Illumishare platform. Now some of the team or some of the partnerships we've gotten so far from this project is the royal family of Abu Dhabi, which is currently adopting, or currently open to crypto adoption. Now he said His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Ahmad Hamdan Anan, the private office of His Highness Sheikh Mohammed bin Ahmad bin Ahmad from the royal family of Abu Dhabi has joined as official partner to Illumishare SRG. So this is one very unique feature, or this is one very unique partnership. Now the Dubai is currently home to lots of technology bases, and if you have been following for quite some time, you want to know that Dubai has been one of the hub center where most crypto projects have been going to as solace. Now we have the likes of CZ, Binance has been patronizing Dubai for quite some time. You can see there are lots of innovations currently going on. Now I think in the near future we should be expecting a legal tender token for one of these assets. So we should be expecting something like that. Now we also have it's been secured by Brandsheet. We have a CY cyber security firm which helps to ensure, like, we have we know about Solana having several issues as regards the cyber security and more. So with the project has been able to employ the likes of reputable brands that are currently known to be able to sustain these project and make sure that the platform is very well secure. Now we also have the trusted by Roberto Cavalli. We have Roberto Cavalli, so you can check out these brands. We also have a crypto bank, we have EduBook, we have Peaceful People. Now the smart contract would be audited by Cyberscope. Will be audited by Cyberscope. So you want to know about these smart contract auditing. Now this will help you to know that when third parties audit this project, it helps for them to vet if the project is viable, or it helps vet if the project has errors in their coding or whatever. So it helps a lot for investors to know that it's going to be audited. Now some of the opportunities you should be seeing is the blockchain is the future of the economy. So there's an inevitable growth trend, growing regulatory recognition. In addition, so smart money is flowing into the market by the world's largest banks and funds. Now there's a rising inflation. Now you want to know about rising inflation that are currently eating up the world. So the inflation rate is at worst in the last 40 years, which means that the value of fiat currencies such as US dollar is going down. People are seeking for reliable alternatives, and inflation hedges gold has historically served as an edge against inflation over the past years. So that is one of the major reasons why they are currently using gold as one of the mechanisms to back up the value of these particular assets. Now, so people lost trust in crypto. So most people are currently from a personal experience, I think I've met most people that are currently not into crypto like that, because of the fact that they feel crypto is or they don't understand some basic ways for you to benefit from crypto. So it says about 2.3.7% of world population has adopted crypto, which is far less than the value that it's supposed to be. Now, if you also know, in Nigeria there's something they call financial inclusion, or in the world in general there's something they call financial inclusion, which is being put in place to inculcate or to increase the adoption of financial services, or to bring out financial services to the basic individual in the community. Now this is what crypto is serving to do, and this is what this project is also aiming to do. Now the SRG ecosystem, this is how it's been correlated in 5 major angles. So we have the Ethereum related backup mechanism, we have the Gold Cash, GCT, Gold Cash and technology. We also have the DAO donations and wealth fund, which will be put in place. Then the staking, where you can get up to 18% APY. Now you want to be mindful that the API will not be as high as it will not be outrageously high, but it should be considerably significant or beneficial to the investors. For APIs that are very high, you want to know, or you want to run away from such API. So this one is considerably okay with about 18% APY. Well, annual, this is what you'll be getting on an annual basis. So you divide that by 365, you know what you'll be earning if you are to stake your tokens on on the SRG platform. Now next we have the real life value. So you can also use SRG as a payment method. Now we have for the payment method, you can know that Apecoin just locked in a deal with Gucci brand. You can see the price of Apecoin after locking the deal, and you can see how the price of Apecoin went from about $6. You can also see this is a 1-day chart. You can check the 7-day chart. You can see people's feedbacks. You can see Apecoin to $10 very soon. These are some feedbacks from our users. Now if you go over to Alexandra, you want to know that Apecoin just locked a deal with Gucci. I said Gucci to start accepting Apecoin. So now available at 70% of US stores. So now this is one of the key concepts that SRG will be putting in place, as they are looking at creating payment methods on gateways for users to be able to use the SRG token in getting real life value. So once the ecosystem continues to grow, continues to grow and increase in number, you should be seeing these features being put in place. There's also the real life the NFT Marketplace anti-fraud system, which users can easily create or mint their NFTs without needing any coding features. Now it says here, if you are a real estate, or if you're into real estate, or you want to get into real estate, you can be able to participate by being on the NFT Marketplace. So let's say you own a house, or you want to rent an apartment, you can be able to buy an NFT which would represent the apartment you want to get. Now the users or the owners of that apartment can also set a feature that will enable them to get a certain percentage of just a form of royalties. So whenever the apartment is being sold, they can be able to get royalties from that. It could be a very small percentage, and the SRG platform will also be getting some amount of fees from there to sustain the platform. Now the gold and diamonds and agricultural bases will also be put in place. Now for agriculture, it says here they will be looking towards pharmaceutical vegetables, as well as otherwise known as medical or cannabis. Now for the medical cannabis, for users who are not too familiar what medical cannabis is that it's one of the legal ones that are out there that enables users, or it has a medicinal benefits. Now you can see here on Forbes list, there's one of these founder that just made Forbes newspaper. Forbes headlines talks about the CEO of Bena. He was able to make the headlines for what it basically does is a CEO. It is into medical or legal cannabis. Now this is the website where you can get or make purchases from these cannabis, this legal cannabis. Now most industries have not been able to take advantage of this because of the side effects associated with these pharmaceutical herbs and more, although it also has some medical use cases, some of which are let's say for individuals who are having issues sleeping. There are drugs that have been created out there that should help them push through with these, as well as when it comes to times of some basic treatments or chemotherapy, they usually use some of these drugs, or they usually recommend these drugs related to pharmaceutical vegetables to assist them. Now these are some of the key concepts you should be expecting from the SRG ecosystem. The generation of NFT, where you can mint your NFTs, you can without coding. So all you need to do is submit your NFT, and the platform will automatically give you features which you can set. You can set your NFTs to receive royalties on a regular basis, or you could decide whichever ones you want to do. Now these are some key concepts. So you can also trade these tokens on exchanges once they have been listed. Now I said the Illumishare DAO, which is the decentralized community of members, will be having a donation plan. So the donation plan will allocate 5% of the total supply of tokens and initiate about 15 projects. So they will be in partnership with about 15 projects. Now the DAO and the community will vote on top of the 8 initiatives voting for the DAO donation plan and more. Now this is not a one-time donation, but rather an effort to preserve the proverb, give a man a fish and you feed him for a day. Now teach a man to fish and you feed him for a lifetime. So these are some of the basic futuristic features you should be expecting. They also have the word funds, and as an initial launch, Illumishare project will receive 1% of the token's total allocation to ensure investors and users transparency and trust. The company will employ blockchain analysts to identify the best investment opportunities in blockchain projects. So there will be a 1-to-1 ratio as regards that. Now, these are the total allocations that will be made forward. We have about 44% for exchanges. Then 50% will be comprised of the gold reserve. Then 14% will be used for bond mechanisms. Then 10% for founders and management. Then we have 8%. Then 5% for development. We have 5% for donation plan. Then 3% for stacking mechanism. Then we also have 1% wealth fund DAO. Now, the team is one cool concept you want to also know when investing in projects. You want to know how strong or how experienced the teams are. Currently, I'm also part of one of the team members, ambassadoring for these projects. Now, our team consists of top experts from blockchain, fintech, and global banking industries, including seniors from the BlackRock, Polygon, Binance. We have Ethereum, Google, Meta, Facebook. We have JP Morgan. We have Goldman Sachs, Dubai Gold Exchange, Alibaba, Microsoft. Now, this is the CEO. We have Ben Sharon here. He's an entrepreneur, marketing expert, opening and developing international markets, 6 years of research, advice, and investment in the blockchain sector, World Peace Ambassador. Now, we have Offer Chen, which is the CFO, Chief Financial Officer. We have a CPA, an economist with over 30 years of experience and entrepreneurship qualities. We also have arbitrator and mediator 3 times. Okay, these are just some of the basic these are the team members, and these are the basic descriptions. We have Lesmail, is experienced or former MD sales commodities Europe at Nasdaq, a former member of external advisory council Skyline University. We also have the likes of Approver Baja, who is the head of the ambassadors and product manager. You can see some of the qualifications here. 10 years plus in Goldman Sachs. Then we also have marketing manager, and so guys, there are lots of team members available on this project putting out. So you can also check out their official handles. Now, for the CEO, you can go over to LinkedIn. I think I'm going to log into LinkedIn now. You can see on LinkedIn here, this is the official handle, Ben Sharon. We have you can see you can also relate and follow him. You can also connect with him. You can also interact or get more information about the project. So it's always going to reply you and attend to you. Then also you can also join up on the official handles. Now I'm going to show you. Okay, I think this is the roadmap for the project. So what you should be expecting is the pre-sale, which will be coming up very soon. Good list plus pre-sale is going to be about 0.12 cents. We have for the launchpad, which will be next after the pre-sale, will be for 0.15 cents. So this launchpad will be on top tier exchanges. Now, if you don't know what top tier exchanges are the top 10 exchanges, or the exchanges that you get to see at let's say from 1 to 10, 1 to 20. Those are the most popular exchanges, so top tier exchanges. So we have the likes of Binance, Coinbase, FTX, Kucoin. We have Kucoin, we have Gate.io. We have some of these are top tier exchanges. You should be expecting their launch there. We have listing to be, so 0.18 cents. So let's say the listing is about this and the pre-sale is about this. You could also use your calculator to multiply or to estimate the profits you should be expecting after the listing price. Now, if you are to get the opportunity to participate in the pre-sale, you'll be getting it for just 0.12. For the launchpad, it will be available on Binance or launchpad on these exchanges for about 0.15, which you can also get it there. And hopefully during listing you can also jump on it. So whichever one works for you. At the end of this video, I think I'll be dropping the link in the description box. All you need to do, drop your questions in the comment section. We'll be choosing random, there will be whitelist spots for about 10 users. So we'll be giving out a whitelist spot to about 10 users at random basis. So you just need to drop a reasonable question and we'll get back to you. Then fill the form and we'll be sending you a mail also. Make sure you also join up on the official handles. Now the NFT marketplace will be put in place come Q1 2023, where you'll be able to get access to the beta version, anti-fraud systems and more. There will also be the first donation where the Illumishare DAO takes into or goes into action. Now you want to look into why you should join into this project. Now one of the key reasons is that they have this good reserve smart structure which is being put in place. Now it imitates the US economy, whereby the assets are being backed by cash reserves, or in 1971, before then it was being backed with good reserves. So these are some of the mechanisms you want to put them. There are also mathematicians and economists that are currently working on this project to make sure that the token prices are being at par with what it's supposed to be. There's also the unique formula mechanism. So once the white paper is out, you can also check that out. The unique formula mechanism for coin burning, which is the auto burn mechanisms, and the trading on the marketplace exclusively with SRG token. Now on the NFT marketplace, you can trade with the SRG token, which is very unique, and you can also get opportunity to use your SRG token in real life values. So let's say you stay in Abu Dhabi, or you stay in wherever you are in this part of the world, you could also get access to use your SRG tokens to make purchases. Now Bitpay is currently the official partners that will be handling the transactions for Gucci. So Bitpay is a payment gateway, so you can see Bitpay CEO. They are the payment gateway that will be doing these transactions. So in so way, SRG will be making lots of partnerships, so you can easily transact, and hopefully you should be expecting SRG token. You can be able to use them to buy into several industries. So let's say you want to go for healthcare, Medicare, or you want to go for or get into medical or agricultural produces, you all can be able to use this token. Into real estate also, you can also get access to it. Now fast transactions and low gas fees, commissions are also some of the perks. Then 90% of the owners tokens will be locked for first 2 years, which will help keep the price into check. Now the FAQs, these are some of the FAQs. You want to check out these. I'm going to leave these out for you guys to check out. Leave your questions in the comment section for me. All the official handles are here, so you want to follow us on all the official handles. Then also don't forget to submit your email address here so you get notified, and hopefully you could become part of the pre-sale option. Now on Telegram, for Telegram users, all you need to do, this is the official handle for one of the official groups for SRG. You can see some cool write-ups here. You want to join and be active. We'll also be rewarding lots of users, so users will be rewarded that are active. So I'm going to search up on Telegram. You can search up XRG. When you search up SRG or you search up Illumishare, you'll be able to see lots of you can be able to join up the official group chats. You can join up for users in Nigeria. There's a dedicated one for users in Nigeria, so you can join up and participate in that group chat and get active. You can ask all your questions. These are some of the AMA sessions that have been done so far, so you want to be aware of it. This one was done, and 10 whitelist spots were also collected for users. So guys, I hope we've covered this. So you want to make your own research. Don't forget, at the end of this video I'll be leaving a video from the CEO Ben Sharon, where you can also see some of his insights about this project, so you can also learn. So guys, stay safe out there. Don't forget to check the links in the below for all your benefits and other perks. Any questions, let me know. Peace out. Subscribe with hiBAYC. Love you guys. Check out this video now, guys.
At the same time, we found out that only 2.37% of the world population adopted the crypto until now. So we explore what is the most common reason of the people that not get into the crypto yet, and we saw they don't identify the real value behind the crypto. So we went through the history of money. Until 71, United States economy and the dollar was backed up by physical gold, which prevent from the inflation to raise up like those days. Our vision is to create a new digital economy that is based on the traditional traditional economy methods, and specifically United States economy until 71. We created a sophisticated token that's going to be backed up by free and unrelated assets. The first one is physical gold. The physical gold will be kept in safe vaults in the central bank of Abu Dhabi in a transparent manner, 100%. It's going to be broadcasted 24/7 to all the holders and all over the world. And we are going to use it as a reserve. Only when the market price will go down in the same percentage, we will play our formula. The second asset is money, cash money. We built something, we called it recovery fund. The recovery fund is built from the margins between the gold market price and our gold price. Because of our partners are very big players in the gold industry. They own mines and they own refineries. They produce more than 3 tons per month. So we have our own prices. We're going to keep the margins between them in cash and to use it to back up the backup. We use it for aggressive marketing only when the market price will fall down at the same percentage which will play our formula. The third asset is technology. Using mathematicians and economy experts, we build an auto burn mechanism, which means that only at the same time we fall down at the same percentage, we will burn some percentage of the total supply from targeted wallet for the burning, and as you can understand, we will stabilize the price, and beyond that, as for our simulation, it will rise it up. It's very important to mention that we believe that money should give the people both stability and opportunities together, and we are not a stable coin. Our stability will be only for the floor price. The floor price will be correlated to the all-time high, and our upper limit is unlimited because we will use our assets only as an asset only when the market price will fall down at the same percentage. Beyond that, our main application is an NFT marketplace. As you know, the biggest NFT marketplace in the world right now is OpenSea. OpenSea just announced that more than 90% of the NFTs are scams, are frauds. That's why we built our own anti-fraud system to prevent from scammers to upload their scams into our marketplace. Beyond that, we built a new module. We called it no-code module. This module means that everyone can create their own NFT collection without the use of any single line of code. We are going to focus on 4 different and unique categories. The first one is real estate. We are already in negotiation with the biggest real estate companies in the world, and specifically from the UAE, from US, from Europe, Africa, and Asia. Each of the companies, or the certified companies, will have the ability to tokenize their assets and to promote them, to sell them via our marketplace. For example, we will give them the opportunity to take one apartment, one physical apartment, and to split it to 100 or 20 or 200 different NFTs. And they can sell part of an apartment in New York or in Dubai or in Israel to low-income areas around the globe, or maybe Africa, or other areas around the globe.